Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 10. Right, okay, so we have been doing a bit of work in between episodes, so I went for a little bit of a mining spree. I'll show you that in a second. We managed to nab up a few descending number of items. That should be the number, right? Okay, yeah, so we managed to nab up a few more redstone, diamonds, gold, got some gold ore. Went into the end, killed a few more endermen, and just all around messing around. But yeah, for the most part, guys, let me take you for a walk because you have been stuck here for a while. Yeah, so today we have got a few items that I wanted to make up. I went into the quests. I've updated the pack as well, so it's roughly got 409 mobs loaded right now. So what I've been doing is I went into the quest line, and if you look at the tips and tricks, I've basically favorited some items I wanted from here, especially the building gadgets, right? So it's taken me a long time to actually dig out all these little holes down here and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm gonna basically make life easier to get these extra rooms into it because we want to be starting what was it called again? Mystical agriculture. We want to be starting that, right? So yeah, so we need to start generating free resources. I think it's about that time, right? So with that being said, there's a few other things I want to get working on this episode. So for the most part, this is all it is, and let's get cracking. So personal shrinking device, right? So let's head back up. Sorry, I forgot to quickly mention that I've added a dense energy cell here just because whenever we were going into the nether and flying about, our jetpack was basically being charged by this, and because it holds quite a bit, it holds 12,500,000 FE, and it was basically crashing our system. So every time we came back and it started recharging, it would basically switch this off, and I didn't really like it too much. So I added a dense energy cell here, and this holds 1.6 million AE. So yeah, that keeps the terminal running even if it has no power, which is a good thing, right? I don't ever want my terminal to go off. And in addition to that, right, I've also ended up making myself a few more 64k item storage cells just because we were running out of space for the rest of them. So we just worked on a few of those. Do we have anything in here? Yeah, silicone. You should be doing your thing, and then you just make up more of them. Fine. Yeah, we're taking Hiko for a little bit of a walk as well, just because he has been stuck for a while. But yeah, let's put you back in here. Let's get cracking on the personal shrinking device. The reason why I want this, I'll let you know in a second. So, just needs an ender pearl. Sort of everything for that except for the button. Boom. There you go, personal shrinking device right now. That should charge up automatically. It is charging up. So how do we work this? So, if you look at our kite right now, and press E, right click, sorry, and then we turn it down a notch. No, so what we have to do is shift and right click, and it just basically activate it, right? So for example, right now I want to get into the wiring of all this good stuff, so boom, and then you could jump into it, and then you can check all the wiring and all that kind of stuff out. It still jumps up one block, which is good. So you can do some troubleshooting and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, it is a bit dodgy, but we'll figure that out when it comes to it. Yeah. In addition to going smaller, you can also make yourself bigger. So let's just boom. There you go. It's got bigger now. Looks a bit weird, but yeah. So let's head back to normal, and we shall change to -1. There you go. That's fine. We'll leave it at that. So we'll whack you in the backpack for now. Let it fully charge actually. Cool. So that's step one out of the way. Do we have another speed upgrade? Okay, every one of those machines has got one in. Okay, cool. So that being knocked off, right? I wanted to work towards a portal gun because we are using these waystones, and I did have a look around the quests and come across a portal gun. I said, you know what, we'll have to make one. So it's not too difficult to make, just an iron ender and some blaze gold, which is pretty simple. I think there is an upgraded version of this as well, so that should hopefully automatically charge up. So if, for example, right now I want to come here, go on there, right click, left click there, and there you go. Textures are playing up a little bit, but it is what it is. So if, for example, I want to go to my mining level. So I'll basically put this here, yellow one, head down into my mining area. So we'll get down to diamond, and then we'll hopefully just stick one down there as well. So if we basically stick one here, then boom, should we just walk through this back into the base? Nice. See this? Very nice. So that is also been knocked off. So the portal gun. So what we'll put these on this level. These are all my devices, and then knocked off. Creature catcher is another one of them. So just to don't really need this right now, but it's just good to have, you know, handy. Blaze gold. We need some more blaze gold. So we'll grab some gold real quick. We'll get like 2. We've already got 2 here. Okay, doesn't matter. We'll stick you right here. Let that do his thing. So we'll move on to the next one for now. So I want to make myself an exchanging gadget, and I'll tell you the reason for why in a second. So let's do this real quick. Pretty simple. That holds 500,000. Right, cool. And then we can knock off a cut and paste gadget. Perfectly easy. We've got all the materials for that. This is a cut paste gadget. That's copy paste gadget, right? So we're gonna need 2 shears. Boom. And what else were we missing? Nothing. So that's a copy paste gadget and then a destruction gadget. Boom. So we've got all 4, right? So let that charge up, and we shall work towards the wireless crafting terminal. I wanted it basically in my inventory, so then I can just basically access my AE terminal everywhere I go, because mining does get a bit weird. So what we'll do for now anyway, we'll get rid of you 2, and then we'll make what we wanted to make at the start, which was creature catcher, right? So creature catcher, this one. So we knock off one of these. So the way these work, right, I'll give you an example, is if we want to grab this horse, you just right click it, boom, and then it'll catch it in the box. So you've got a horse in the box, and you can basically put this anywhere in the anywhere you want, but you know, hopefully you won't be kind of boxing them all in, making a farm, that kind of good stuff. So it just takes away the hard work of getting a okay, we'll leave you up here for now. It takes away the hard work of using a lead. So just makes things slightly simpler. We are going to be using this a bit further on down the line. So how much power are we looking at? And uranium, 22 remaining. That's fine, and then that's fine. Flux networks got a little bit less. Don't know why. And how much are you looking at? So 1.53. Cool. That is what it is. We let it do the thing. So right now, yeah, I have been smelting up whatchamacallit, deep slate cobblestone. I want to get that into deep slate, so we'll get a few stacks of those, pull out a chisel and head down. So I want to basically be changing these walls and all that kind of stuff. So this is the first time I'm using this, so let's have a quick look. So exchanging gadget. Okay, so right click selects it, right, cool. So if we want to be putting one of these down after we chisel them, so what's going to look good for a wall? Probably going to use these just because I want this room to be a little bit darker than the rest of them, because it's going to be a power gen room. We'll put one down, and then we'll shift right click you. Nope. And then is this not got an interface we can click? Hmm. Right, let's just quickly take a look at the keybinds because I feel as if this has got an interface that we can kind of access. So controls, keybinds, and then we just do name and then exchange tire. Mm, that will be the key category. Just tire things. This is the one. So open tool settings UI, right? Okay, so if we bind this to the hash key, why not? That should hopefully open up the. That is the wrong one. Hmm. Okay, you just press R to change the range for now, and I'll figure that out when it comes to it. So I want to change up all of this stuff. Into this. Literally run out already. That's weird. Okay, we're gonna grab a bit more of them cobblestone. Put this back in there, and it does mine it for you as well, which is good. Never knew you did that. But deep slate. Just grab as many as we can, and then boom, change you into this. Head back down. Does have range as well, which is good. Put you there, there. Cool. So the walls are kind of all done right now. Nice. What I want to do is. Oh, no wonder it's gone bigger than what I thought it would be. But anyway, let's grab some cobblestone. Cool. Hey, they bring you around to piss about. Right, okay. Cool. Okay, good. Just saves a lot of time, I feel. Nice. We can also do this. Now, if we re-chisel this now, so let's just re-chisel the rest of them to something like that's gonna look good on the ground. Right, that's the one. And then armored. Just do 5 for now, I think. Oops. We'll have to do this thing again. Boom. Look at that, it's so much easier. Honestly, I was spending too long trying to figure everything out. Very nice. And now we're just the ceiling. And for the ceiling, I reckon we should go for something like. We'll do like plain polish. This is the one. And let's do this. Put you down, shift right click, and then should be able to just increase the size of this a little bit. Nice. Well, that looks good right now. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Very happy with it actually. So now we should be able to just like change these over as well. So what we'll do is we'll do something like this, and then this, 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 and this. Hopefully, nice. And can we like wandering villager? Right, let's take this guy out. Where is he? Ooh, I have Enders. Not a bad trade if you ask me. Slime balls. And then this is sharpness, looting, and unbreaking. Wow, 45 emeralds. You know what? Let's see if we can do that trade. How much emeralds do we have? Should have enough because we have some. Nope. Sorry, Mr. Wondering, when did you get out my base? Come on, Hiccup, get him. Nice. Okay, cool. So that's out of the way. Very nice. I think we just need a little bit more just to finish this off, and then where are you at? Basalt? Nope. That's not what we needed. Cobbled deep slate. Cobbled deep slate, right? Okay, just get a stack of this. And then we will change it to the polished version. So boom, 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 and then put one down. Exchange gadget can do his thing. Should be able to just chain these over. Nice. Right. I'm actually happy with that. Pretty decent job real quick. So not bad, not bad. Very nice. Thank you, Just I appreciate your little gadgets. So let's get this gadget back. Cool. That's sorted. Now let's test out the copy paste gadget, cut and paste gadget. So I feel as if we just like right click you. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I need to figure this out, guys. So we just leave that as it is for now. Put the gadgets up here. Destruction. This one. So we need. So we do something like. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Do we get the items? No, we don't get the items, but it's good. It's good. Right, I'm gonna be messing around with this a bit off camera, but for now that should be fine. We just whack you guys in here for now. So that's all done as well. So the main purpose, right, is I wanted to hopefully set up mystical agriculture, right? And in order to mess about with that, right, we're gonna need some inferium and some seeds. I think inferium and some seeds if we have any. Plenty. So I think if we put, yeah, nice. So if we put, get like 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be fine. And let's go plant this outside. Let's go a bucket. We should have one in our inventory. There you go. Right, where do we want to set this up? Right, I feel as if we are going to change the location of this a bit further on down the line, so I feel like this has grown out a little bit, don't you think? Right, anyway, what we'll do is we'll just plonk you right about here. Five. Feel like that should be fine. Right, so we just get some seeds planted. Oops, I think I screwed up a little bit. I've turned into a dirt path, not your tilled ground. And the only way you could do that is just get yourself a hoe. Hiccup, come on, get out of there. Okay, let's try that again, but with an actual hoe. Let's get a wooden one for now, you know, it doesn't really make a major deal. Right. Should be able to go out one more. Three. We leave that for now. We let that do its thing, right? Oh, do we have fertilizers in this pack? Let's try. Fertilizer. Red fertilizer. Red. So we just need some red dye, gold nuggets, seeds, and bone meal, which we should have plenty of. So bone. Can we turn you into bone meal? There you go. Red fertilizer, red dye. Should have quite a few of those now. So missing gold. So gold. There you go. Should be fine. Then we'll grab some more of these. 64. Hehe. Plenty. That should help speed these up. Okay, so that's done for them, and I feel as if I did put them on the potatoes. Yes, I did. Just these I've not put them on. Got 10 more remaining, more than plenty. Heard a skelly up here. Let's go take him out real quick. There you are. Nice, so you should be doing your thing, grabbing us some inferium. Nice. Cool. Making a little bit of progress each time. So what we're gonna do now, right, is make ourselves one of these. Should be pretty simple, and then I think we needed 7. So I feel as if when we put this down, it should make us like a nice little outline. So we just line it up with this. Put it right there. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 of the pedestals, right? So 8 of these. So 1, 2. Okay, what are we missing? Red wool. Do we have enough wool? Really? Really? Okay, let's quickly grab some more wool. It's gonna need 7 pieces, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 should be fine, and then I think we've got plenty of red dye. Just grab maybe a stack of them. Change you into dye. Boom. I'll put you in there. So 1 red wool. 1, 4, 5, 6. So what do we need? 3, 6, 7, 8. So we need 1 more. And then we should be able to do something like this. So 1, 2. Nice. 8 of them. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the last one place right here. Cool. We're just gonna get started on this today, guys. We're not really gonna get into it too in depth, but we, just setting up basically. I will get into it on the next episode. But yeah, got these 2 made, and then the prosperity shard seeds. So we'll grab 10 of them. Nice, and then 1 of them. Cool, just to activate it, and we can put these things back in the inventory. Mystical agriculture, which you are right here. So thank you. Does it give you a wand? Nope, it doesn't. Nice. So now we should be able to get into basically making up some resources, right? So we got wood and dirt. So wood seeds you would get by putting any sort of logs. So we just stick to oak for now. And the way this works is if we get that and 4 inferium. So inferium we should have plenty of, because I'm sure I've mined up quite a bit of it. But then again we used it. So only got 8. That's fine. So what we'll do is put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then put the prosperity shards in the center. And then right click this. Nice. Should make ourselves a wood seed. Cool. So what I want to do is, did I put the hole back? Yes, I did. Hole. Thank you. We'll take you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Found ourselves a worm. I think worms work in 3x3 areas, so if you put you here and you here, That should increase your growth for me. Thank you. So that wood thing should be doing its thing, and then we just need to get some fertilizer. Just so we can fertilize that one as well. 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, okay, that should be fine for now. So we've got ourselves a wood seed. Did we not make that already? Yes, we did. And we have planted it as well, I think. Yep. So we let that do its thing for now. Let's see what we've got from these charging station. Is that for like charging gadgets? Okay, so if we get this connected to our system, something like, and then do we have any more of them cables? Cable, yep, we got 4. We just need 1. Put you here. Charging station goes on top. Hiccup, get out of the way. Come on. Nice. So we should be able to charge our like jetpack in here. I'm hoping so. Anyway, we'll figure that out when it comes to it. It's not bad in terms of crop growth. It should be a little bit quicker. I think that's perfect for now. How much have you grown? 0. And I feel like you need inferium farmland. So let's put you guys back. And then how do we go about getting inferium farmland? Just that, and a hole, right? Okay. Hole, and we should be able to make that, I feel. Inferium farmland, dun. And then how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 of those. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Get rid of you. What we can do just to see if it actually working is, yes it is. Nice. So we got a little bit of inferium going, and also some wood seeds. Why not? So put you guys back in. Oops, we need our bucket back. Watering can. Take you, and let's just make ourselves a hole. An iron one. Keep that in there. And put you in there. Nice. Cool, so let's get some rest real quick. Sleep through the night. And check up on these crop growths. 14. I'll do better than that. So I'm gonna stay until this grows. I wanna see if it actually does this thing. Right, do you give me some seeds back? Just wood essence. Right, okay. Cool. So boom, made that. Thank you. How much are you giving me? Give me some air seeds, and not sure what you could do with this, but I'm gonna plant it anyway. Check that rainbow out. Wow. essence and then air seeds. You're giving us some inferium seeds, that's fine. Dirt and ice, stone seeds, deep slate seeds. We don't really need anything else. I want to basically be getting into this prudent level. I'm going to be having to mine up a lot of these for now. I did see online somewhere, right, that if we work towards this drops teleporter, so let's work towards making ourselves a celeste gem hoe, one of these characters. We're just gonna need another block of diamond for that, so diamond, got plenty, not really too bothered about wasting this right now. Put you here, so get some more celeste gem, and then should be able to crack up celeste gem one of these holes, and then let's just work towards this, right? I've got a plan for this. We do that, then we do something like this. Let's just wait for this to do his thing. Yeah, I've been on the sniffers recently. I had getting attacked by hay fever. You can sit down now. I think you're going for enough of a walk. You know, do your thing. There you go. Finally. Nice. 3 pieces, and then we should be able to knock off one of these. Celeste gem pickaxe. Sorry, hoe. And then get you out of there. And we've knocked off one of them. Some smithing table. Whack you in here. That's an upgrade. Can we not do that? There you go. So we got one with the energies. I'm just checking to see if we basically get a chest. Chest, right? Just get the gold one for now, because that's what it's gonna be, and we'll plop you right here. Then shift right click that. So anything that we hold with this right now. I'm gonna have to basically break all these. Okay, let's just redo this real quick. So we do something like, and if we, nice. As you can see, it's gone blue, right? And I basically bound it to this chest, so anything that it collects is going to automatically go in there. So there was a few ways of doing this, right? We can use the harvester, but that requires power and all that kind of stuff. I don't really need it right now, so I think this is the best option. I think seems a bit like a cheat code, but you know, it works, so why not? I'll show you in a second what it does. So if we get ourselves a watering can, let me just water these seeds until they grow mature. See, it just pops up, and then hopefully it should be collecting in this chest right here. Nice. So we don't really ever have to come out and basically farm this stuff. But anyway, let's do it with the rest of these things. We'll let us do his thing, and then we'll get the air seeds on this side, and then the wood seeds can go with this. You know what? Before we do that, right, I'm gonna make up a few more of them fertilizers. Fertilizer, red one. Boom. 24 should be fine for now. I think that's all we've got outside, so. Does that not work on this one? Okay. That's news to me. Anyway, we'll get rid of these, and then we'll put them there. We've got a couple of worms back, so happy days. So let's put the bucket back in our inventory. So we've got inferium seeds 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. You know what, I'm just gonna do the whole thing with inferium, I think. Do we have any more inferium seeds? That's the question. 4 more. That should be fine, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Should be able to make them up real quick. So get some seeds. 2, 1, 2. Boom. So that should be full of inferium, right? Cool. So now when these guys are growing and doing their thing, it's gonna get sucked up straight into this chest. It's gonna be gathered up inferium for us, right? So just get a better look at what we have. 16. That's fine. So guys, we've just basically made a start into mystical agriculture and got ourselves the first batch of inferium seeds growing. Bit of a rudimentary setup, but I'm going to be hopefully setting this up in this room down here. So I'll do this in between episodes. I'll basically shape this out, make it look nice. But yeah, for the most part, that's going to be it for this episode. And like always, thank you very much for tuning in. And if you guys enjoyed, please smash that thumbs up button down below. And a sub would always be appreciated. With that being said, thank you very much for tuning in once again, and see you in the next one. Take it sleazy for now.